Cathie, everybody's talking about the coronavirus, and there's so much really useful and wonderful information out there about how to prevent yourself getting it, what to do if you do get it. But some of the practicalities, I think, around having to work from home for extended periods, we wanted to talk about.
Yes. So people are often used to working at home for a day, but when you know you're going to be working at home for 14 days or even longer, how do you actually manage? We don't realize how social we actually are and how much we need to be able to talk to other people during a working day.
So one of the first things, I think, and as you've said, we've been lucky enough to be able to do it for short periods. We each take 1 or 2 days a month and work from home, and we know how much work we can get through in that time. But we also know we can get back to the office the following day. But some of the things that I do, and I know we work quite differently, so you're getting from two different perspectives. What I do is I get up really early, work for an hour and a half, and then have breakfast. Then I work again. So, but I'm very structured. I always know what I need to do to get into that day. And I set myself quite clear goals. Yes. Sometimes I do need to, I want to get 40 emails off my desk that day. Plus I want to work on a strategy. Plus I want to work on this. But I know, I put it in writing what I want to get done in the day. How do you work?
So I think this is a bit different because we have to do our day-to-day jobs, not the long list of things we haven't been able to accomplish in the last month. So I think for me what's important is to remember to exercise. We're not prohibited from going outside and walking around the block, or at least walking around our gardens if we're lucky enough to have a garden. If you're exercising in the house instead of going to the gym, make sure that the vase is off the coffee table before you take out your skipping rope, for instance.
And also I think it's important not to work in your bed. First of all, it's not great for your back. And secondly, to get up and try and this is not practical for everybody we know, but however small the space is, carve out a space where you actually are walking across and saying, this is work, and when I'm in this zone, this is the work zone. And we know it's difficult if you have children at home or family members who are constantly coming in and saying, do you want a cup of coffee, which is nice, or whatever it might be. But the interruptions, somehow, if you can get some kind of a psychological barrier between your day-to-day and your work, is really, really important. I think. So those are little things, but definitely get dressed. It doesn't matter if you wear your tracksuit bottom. We know some people do that. And then maybe put something a little smarter on top so that you feel in the work zone.
Yes,
it's to create
important.
That kind of thing. And also, if you're part of a team, there are two aspects to that. First of all, if you're managing a team, try and keep in regular contact with your staff so they don't feel isolated. And if you are lucky enough to be able to work with technology that enables you to be in visual contact, definitely try and do that. So those would be some of the simple things that you could do to make yourself still be working, still hitting deadlines, and still making a contribution to your business sustaining itself through a very difficult time.